Henry's love interest was Gail Ardent, played by the winner of the 1922 Miss Bognor Regis Bathing Beauty Contest, Juliet Winterbottom.
Henry, I do love you, but you only have until summertime to save the Earth.
Henry V of Earth had a sidekick known only as Plucky. Plucky was certainly an all-action character. But there was clearly rather more to Plucky than just the knockabout lad around town the monarch of Earth seemed to believe. The Emperor's henchman, General Kerrang, was performed by a famous circus trick shooter named Jefferson White.
I am your Emperor. You will show proper deference. Kneel. Kneel before Zang.
Another interesting character was the occasionally mustachioed Prince Zoltran, ruler of the forest kingdom of Treelandia, and played by the noted fencer Horatio Manley.
Look! Emperor Zang! He must have unleashed his walking monstrous bats of electric death! Flee! We must flee for our very lives!
Finally, we come to Crown Prince Zangoid, son of Emperor Zang. At first, he is enacted by the actor Frobisher Valiant as a rather gangly teenage usurper to his father's crown.
I have destroyed the moon, and now I'm going to destroy you. You have thwarted my father's plans for the last time, and mine die.
It was always clear Zangoid wanted to rule instead of his daddy.
Everything, sire.
I'd like to conquer everything.
Yes, sire.
That ever has been. If I was the boss, the reign of destruction upon Londinium would be all mine. Oh, the catastrophes that I could summon up. A plague of rats coming up from under the sewer. A mega asteroid from the heavens, and a rainfall of cricket balls on people's heads.
But there is a problem with that, sire.
What is that?
It always rains in London.
Ah, we could do it in the summer months when the sun is shining.
And it rains in the summer as well, sire.
July time is not too bad.
No, I'm afraid it rains then as well, sire.
Couldn't we look at the weather forecast and plan from there?
The weather forecast is really correct, sire.
True, it's the BBC. What do you suggest?
How about the creation that your father was about to complete?
Oh?
The earthquake gun, sire.
The earthquake gun! I like it, I like it, I like it! Make it so!
I will have no trouble tempting your father with the idea, sir.
Good! Join in!
Is it true that your aunt starred in the 1935 erotic remake entitled Harriet, Queen of Lesbia 5?
Well, I have seen that particular film on several dozen occasions, but she was a lovely woman in her prime, you know. Very large, beautiful cleavage. Nursed a lot of children. She had a thing about flowery dresses and always smelt of strawberries, and I knew the particular reason why. She used to have very sweaty feet. Never cleaned them for months, you know. Strange nail on her left toe. Looked like India.
The real ingenuity of Henry V, champion of Saturn, was of course the special effects. Using very cheap materials, they were able to make the audiences of the 30s gasp with shock and awe.
mind-blowing than a rocket perambulator?
What really interests me is that the thoroughgoing frugality of these early productions can really be seen as a metaphor for post-Great War Britain and its inherent poverty, positing a top-down socio-economic hierarchy.
A rather basic, and to our ears almost offensive patriotism showed a heavy hand in some of the dialogue.
Action! My fellow Earthmen, I speak to you today, looking out over my kingdom, from the Royal Colonial Palace and Nelsonian upon the moon. It is a beautiful sight, but it all could be to ruin if we do not stand united against the evil forces of Saturnia and its dread leader, Emperor Zang. Our astral realm of Earth and its colonies is as a jewel sparkling in the curtain of the night. My thoughts as your king are of the people, wherever you are, be it the pleasure gardens of Venus, the crimson deserts of Mars, or amongst the space nomads of the asteroid belt. We may be daunted by the struggle against us, but never has a king owed so much to his brave people. Make no mistake, the men of Saturn are diabolical, loathsome scum. They and their strange immoral practices, their odd onions, their foul culinary techniques, their love of merciless fondant eating, and the cowardliness of these base ape-like beings with their small chins is too terrible to behold. No, never have the men of Earth faced a more numerous and terrible horde. I tell you this, we must win, and win we must, for Earth, God, and Saint Gaia. Victory awaits us. Now go to your rocket ships and conquer the heathen. That is all.